So you've decided to get into real estate. Stay tuned, I'm going to share 5 things to help you get going in real estate investing. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the alerts bell to get notified when we put out our videos on a weekly basis. Now that you've made the decision to go ahead and start with real estate investing, what's the first thing that you want to do? The first thing that you want to do is you want to research. You want to start by researching either through reading books such as Cash Flow Quadrant, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, anything that has to do with negotiations, the art of negotiations, books that will also help you in regards to understanding social and personality styles to be able to communicate effectively with sellers. I've included in the description below some links to some of my favorite books that have really helped me get going on the right track. The other thing that I would recommend for you guys to take a look at is YouTube videos. There's tons of information out on YouTube that'll talk to you about different aspects of real estate, whether the fix and flip or the wholesaling, where to get going, what type of markets, what type of marketing methods. There's so much education on YouTube that you can inform yourself with to give you a really good and general idea of what direction that you want to head into. Whether you're interested in the buy and hold, or even videos to teach you how to negotiate with sellers, or how to present offers, or how to fill out contracts. Again, YouTube is a great avenue of education for yourself in your process of research as well. The next thing that I would suggest is that you talk to somebody who's in the real estate business, either somebody in real estate as an agent, a family member, anybody that you know that can help you out. Another avenue that's a really good source for you to get going on grabbing information while you're doing your research is an REI group. Look at Facebook groups, look on the internet. There's a great avenue of information out there to help you connect with people in REI groups that are always looking to mentor other people that are interested in getting into this business. If you do know somebody who's already investing in this business, such as an investor or somebody who's wholesaling or fixing and flipping, offer yourself to help them in exchange to learn the business. This is also another great avenue of getting yourself involved without really having to take any type of financial risk. This last one here that I'm suggesting is great because it'll help you expedite your process of learning, especially if you're shadowing somebody who's already doing what you want to do. Step number 2, I would suggest that you make the decision first whether you want to be a fix and flipper or somebody who's going to wholesale. But what you don't want to do is you don't want to start doing both at the same time. One of them carries a financial risk, which is a fix and flip. The other one doesn't. If you decide to become a wholesaler, there's ways to do it where you don't have to take any financial risk whatsoever. And I'll share that with you in just a minute. If you decide to be a rehabber, that's great. They get to keep the entire profit, but you got to keep in mind that the process of rehabbing and gaining your profits is a slow boat to China because you have to actually buy, fix, and then sell the property. On the other hand, if you want to capitalize a lot quicker with no financial risk whatsoever, wholesaling is a great way to be able to do that. The only thing that you have to keep in mind is that when you do wholesale, you don't get to keep the entire profit. A quick example, if the deal has $50,000 of profit on it, you may make $5,000 to $10,000, maybe even $15,000 if you wholesale the deal, versus a rehabber who's going to buy the property, take it all the way down, and keep the entire $50,000 in profit. So there is a difference on how much you can make, but it's determined by what avenue or what path you decide to take. Quick piece of advice that I want to give you. If you do decide to get into the fix and flip, you will be limited to the amount of deals you can do at any given time because it requires a certain amount of capital. Now on the wholesale side, you can do and move as many deals as you want because really it doesn't require any of your own working capital. Again, there are pros and cons into the fix and flip and wholesaling. Wholesaling is a great way to capitalize, again, with very little risk involved, and you can do as many deals as you like at any given time. Step number 3, get yourself a mentor. A mentor is extremely important to expediting your growth in this real estate business because they will help you develop, they will teach you, they will mold you, and they will guide you in the right direction. Now you got to keep in mind, not all mentors are created equal. Whoever you choose to be your mentor has to be somebody who is able to teach. Some people, no matter how smart they are, won't be able to teach what they understand or what they already know. So they have to be able to communicate with you in a way that's effective for you to understand and for you to be able to implement that into your own life and in your own process of either fix and flip or wholesale. Getting a mentor will make a big difference. I would also suggest that the mentor that you choose is somebody that's substantially older than you. The reason is because someone who's a lot older has already gone through many different business cycles and they already understand the ups and the downs of real estate. And that's very important to note because there will be cycles that you'll find yourself in where the markets will peak and then the valleys, you'll end up in the valleys on the low sides. The other thing is that a mentor who's a lot older will be able to prune you and help you develop a lot quicker as well, because they understand all the mistakes that newbie investors, whether in the fix and flip or wholesale aspect of the business, go through. And so when they can protect you and teach you from all those pitfalls, it'll help you develop and grow a lot quicker. Now, point number 4 is something that most people will not teach you or even talk about. What is it? Learning to become a master at marketing. If you can become a master at marketing, you will be successful, whether in fix and flip or rehab. A lot of investors, a lot of wholesalers, a lot of people involved in this business depend on daisy chains or wholesalers to even bring deals to the rehabbers who buy these deals, fix them, and end up selling them off to the market. Now, in return, if you become a master at marketing, which we told you in the research at the beginning of this video, there's videos on YouTube that you can get, or there's books that you can also buy that will help you and teach you on how to become a master at marketing. This is extremely important, because once you learn how to fish your own deals, you will never depend on anybody else to bring you deals directly. Now, if you're wholesaling deals and you become a master at marketing, well, guess what? You will be able to get as many deals as you want to be able to push out. On the other hand, if you are getting a lot of deals because you've gotten good at mastering the art of marketing, you will also be able to market effectively to the end buyers that you're looking for, where you can churn your profits on these assignment contracts as well. A couple of things that I want to get into in regards to marketing, very briefly. Number 1, become very good at mastering the art of skip tracing when it comes to marketing. That's extremely important, because not all data companies, again, are created equal. Some companies will provide you trash leads, while other companies will provide you excellent contact information for you to be able to get a hold of those sellers. The other one is you have to learn in your art of marketing how to create your own unique marketing list. In regards to marketing, many people, even YouTube videos and other people that are promoting themselves, will tell you to go buy a list here or append a list there. Those are all great if you really don't have a lot of money to be able to start somewhere and get yourself going on some of those lists. But just keep this in mind, that you're going after a unique list on a certain third-party site. Well, guess what? Probably thousands of others are copying and creating those same types of lists. But if you really want to take advantage of becoming a master at marketing, learn to create your own unique marketing list. Why? Because when you do that, you will have the only list that you will be marketing to yourself. It would be unique to your criteria, to your specific needs, and to the area that you're marketing in as well. Master the art of the area that you want to work in. This will guarantee you the highest ROI on your time and your investment for the area that you're working in. Whether you want to work virtual or you want to work local. Becoming the master of the area that you're working in and the method that best fits that area is great. Because let me tell you something. Some areas work great with texting, other areas work great with mailouts, and other areas work great with cold calling. But you have to test and trial every single area until you decide what works best for that particular area that you're working in. Becoming a master at marketing in these areas, as I had mentioned just right now, has yielded us 6-figure profits, because we've already honed down on the areas that we want to work in and mastered the method of communicating in those areas. This will give you the best leverage of your time and your efforts on your investment. Point number 5, time to take action. Dreams and ideas without any action behind them is simply that, dreams and ideas. They don't pay your bills, they're not going to get you those profits that you're looking for, and they're going to cause you to fail in this business. Action is one of the most important things that anybody can take, and let me explain. A lot of people get analysis paralysis. You're here watching these videos, you're getting some good information. We have other videos that will help you and educate you as well in the areas of fix and flip and wholesale. But if you don't take that necessary action, if you don't jump over the fence and take one foot in front of the other to put all these things into motion, nothing's going to happen. Remember, 20% of the people end up doing all the work while the other 80% of the people sit back and watch. You don't want to fall into that 80% category. One of the richest places on earth is a cemetery, because a lot of people die with these great dreams and ideas that never take reality for lack of taking action on it, or because of fear. Whatever it is that may be causing you to hold back, take action no matter what. And we'll see you guys at the top.